Hi folks, I had a question from Katrina on my Patreon page. It says, "Hi Stephen, I want to learn how to make the soft edged foggy look where there's a misty foggy look to the landscape, or at least in places. I've tried but never really seem to be able to get the look I want." Now a foggy look is certainly something I always try and capture in a lot of paintings. I'm always trying to get mood and atmosphere more than anything else. And the fog certainly helps in that respect. The secret to the foggy look and the soft edges is the paper has to remain damp. You've got to get the paint in before the paper dries, and if you're struggling to get it in time, you'll need to sort of keep it damp by just lightly spraying it with a mister gun. I've got the mister you'll see me using some of the paintings I bought on eBay, and it's a hairdresser's mister gun. If you look in my arts and materials page on Patreon, you'll see a list of all the materials I use, and it's listed on there. And then the foggy look is just a case of getting it in and getting that sort of blended look between the colour, whether it's from the sky or the landscape, and then sort of blending into a nothingness, just the white of the paper to give that sort of foggy look. If you've tried to do it and the paper has dried and you feel as if you've ruined it, you can do it afterwards by simply wetting the edges. If you've tried to create a foggy look but you've ended up with hard edges and haven't got the effect you're looking for, if you just damp it with a clean damp brush just to soften that edge, you can create the same sort of look. So it can be done both ways, whilst you're painting, and then after you've finished that particular thing and the paper's dried. In things like the bases of mountains, I suppose that's a classic place you'd want to, I think you referenced that specifically in the question. Imagine, so you've got a mountain in the distance and then you want a sort of foggy look at the base. You'd sort of brush it in about 3/4 of the mountain down, and then the bottom quarter just leave blank, just leave it unpainted. And then as the paper, as it dries, you'll end up with this sort of the top 3/4 in colour, and then the bottom quarter you'll just have the white of the paper, but it'll be nice and soft and blended together, so and you'll create that soft foggy look that you're after. It's also possible, if you paint, say specifically mountains, you can paint the whole mountain in and then clean the brush, take off most of the water, so you've just ended up with a damp clean brush. And then just in the same way, in some videos you may have seen me take out clouds in the sky, you're doing the same thing at the base of the mountain. So you're just using a clean damp brush, almost like an eraser. So you're just lifting off, you're just dabbing the base of the mountain and just taking off the paint that you've already put on, and because it's still wet you'll get a soft edge, and once the paint's gone with the soft edge, it will create that misty foggy look that you're after. So I hope I've answered your question, Katrina. Give it a go. It just comes down to practice at the end of the day, and you'll soon master it. Don't worry about that. Thanks for watching. If anyone's got any comments or queries, just leave them down below and I'll catch you on the next video.